Previously on Water Your Soil.
But where a problem could come in is, let's say you have that 0% intro bonus and you go and you pile up $10,000 and $15,000 in credit card debt. By the time your 12, 15, 18-month term ends in regards to your 0% interest rate, you're left with $10,000, $15,000 worth of credit card debt. And then you have to pay that. And if you don't pay it off, you end up getting hit over the head with interest. And as we all know, the higher your balance, the more interest is going to impact you. So your interest rate is... Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the one credit card. Actually, it's with a credit card issuer, but I'm going to talk about the one credit card that I wish I had access to and that I could get approved for, but I can't. Now, thankfully, I've been able to have an excellent credit score and be able to get approved for just about any credit card that's around. Mine is, like an Amex Centurion card, which is the black card. But other than that, I pretty much have the ability to get approved for just about every credit card that's around. Thankfully, I put in the work over the years and I'm able to do that. But there is one credit card that I desire to have that I don't qualify for. And no matter what I do, I probably won't be able to qualify for it. I mean, of course, there are things that I can do as far as like outside of myself, and I'll talk about what I'm referring to later. But in regards to right now, there's nothing I can do for me to be able to qualify for this card. And before I state which card it is, I'm going to talk about, a little bit of the envy that I have. Now, I'm not an envious person. It's not really like factual envy. I'm being sarcastic, of course. But it's kind of interesting how I always see videos on this credit card or, different credit cards by this credit card company. It's actually a credit union, and I always see the credit cards. I always see, the great benefits. I hear about the great benefits that come along with the home loans from this credit union, and it has me wondering. I'm like, man, I'm really missing out on some great things. And the card that I am referring to is the Navy Federal Cash Reward Card. Now, that card, I always see videos on it. Shout out to everyone out there who has that card. I always see videos. And one of the most common themes that I see when it comes to this credit card is people always talk about the great credit limits that come along with it. Now, of course, everyone doesn't have a great credit limit when it comes to the Navy Federal Cash Rewards Card. But I often see a lot of videos, especially here on YouTube, where people are benefiting from those Navy Federal cards. Shout out to Sledge. If you never saw Sledge's YouTube channel, check out Sledge Inc. Team. Sledge has a lot of credit cards, and he also has Navy Federal. I told him he's my Navy Federal go-to because he knows the game in regards to Navy Federal. Now, over here, I don't really like to talk about certain credit cards that I don't have. So you'll be able to get information from someone like Sledge on that card because he actually have it. I'm not going to go and do the review on the Navy Federal card because I don't have it. So that wouldn't be a fair review to you. But if you ever get the chance where you want to know about the card in detail as far as Navy Federal, you can check out Sledge. There are a couple of other YouTubers that you can check out as well. But man, that Navy Federal, just the benefits that come along with it, because I'm not really talking about, the card benefits specifically, like the cash back and things like that, because, that's pretty common when it comes to these cards. But it's the access. I think that's what bothers me the most, the whole access and having the ability to have the card if I wanted it. The fact that I don't have access to it because I don't have any military in my family and I'm not attached to the military in any type of way right now. As a result, I don't have that access. So I'm like, man, it does kind of bother me because I like to be someone who's able to have access to just about any credit card that I want. That's why I worked up my credit score to excellent. That way I can have access to just about every credit card. Like I said, mine is the Navy Federal, and of course mine is Amex Black, which I do plan on having one day. But for now, those are the two groups, minus some other credit cards that are similar to Navy Federal as well that I don't qualify for. But For those of you who do have a Navy Federal credit card and you do have Navy Federal and you have the access to Navy Federal, do me one big favor, all right? This is the favor that I'm asking of you all. Take advantage of everything that comes along with being a member of Navy Federal, whether that be a home loan, whether it be just having an account in general, or it could be the credit cards, whatever it may be. Take advantage of it, because I always hear the great things that come from it. When I see these videos and people talk about the credit limits, I be like, man, y'all winning out here. Those credit limits that I hear, those are some great limits. Now, like I said earlier, of course, it's subjective, but I always hear people talking about great limits when it comes to Navy Federal credit cards. Now, in regards to this channel, Water Your Soil, you're not going to hear me really make any other videos about Navy Federal or Navy Federal credit cards unless somehow I'm able to finally get approved for Navy Federal. But other than that, I really don't like to discuss credit cards that I don't have experience with. And that's just me being fair to you all. I would hate to do reviews on credit cards that I don't have access to and that I don't have in my possession. I don't think that's fair to sit up here and do credit card reviews on cards that I never had or I don't have. I'll either do a review on a card that I had or currently have or plan on getting. That's how I work as far as reviews. And right now, I really can't do any reviews on the card that I had, minus the Best Buy card, because pretty much I keep all of my cards active, and that's just what it is. Even when I upgraded from my Amex Gold card to the Platinum card, I ended up going back to the Gold card. But we got some cool videos coming going forward. Like I said in the previous video, this is the 10K chase. I'm going for 10,000 subscribers. You see it in the corner of this video. You see that road to 10K. That stands for 10,000 subscribers. Look, I appreciate every single one of you coming by this channel, showing support, having my back, watching the videos, subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I really do. Don't think that I don't appreciate it, because without you all, this channel doesn't go forward. And I really appreciate every single one of you showing love. So listen, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe over here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video, because I do post often. Also, this goes to every single one of you watching, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit that like button. That like button helps this video circulate. It helps the algorithm. It lets the algorithm know, like, hey, I actually like this video, or I thought it was helpful. So be sure to hit that like button. It's your way of showing support to this channel. Like I said previously, I really appreciate all of your support. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.